Scholarship presentations. Okay, back with the glasses. I'm at that age now. There it is. There's some words here. Okay, so without further ado, let's begin our scholarship presentation portion of the meeting. So, a little bit more about North Stockton Rotary. So, some of you may wonder, and I'll fill you in. We are an organization of business and community leaders who work together to make a difference in our community and throughout the world. We're members of Rotary International, which is the largest service organization in the world, founded in Chicago in 1905, which now has 1.2 million members, and they belong to more than 45,000 Rotary clubs in 166 countries throughout the world. In Stockton, there are currently 4 such Rotary clubs, and the North Stockton Rotary Club was founded in 1957. I'd like to say we're the UCLA to the big clubs, UC Berkeley, because they were the first, the Stockton Rotary Club. We were the second, just like UCLA was second to them. So anyway, we're the Bruins. Each year, thanks to the North Stockton Rotary Endowment, our club is proud to give out a total of $19,000 in scholarships to students in our local community. This year, we had an outstanding pool of 37 high school seniors apply for 9 North Stockton Rotary scholarships of $1,500 each. The criteria for the award were based on the answers to our essay theme of how I plan to use my education to serve others, as well as a demonstration of community service, modeling the ideals of Rotary International and the motto of service above self, and exhibiting a sense of responsibility toward education. So today we are fortunate to have 6 of the 9 scholarship recipients in attendance. So in alphabetical order, I'm going to present each one of them to you one by one, listing off a few brief highlights from their high school careers, and then have them come up and briefly say a few words about where they're going to be going to school, what they plan to study, and a little bit about their plans for the future. So first up is Anna Sophia Anders. So Anna Sophia is from Venture Academy. She had a 4.19 GPA at the time of her application. She's being awarded a North Stockton Rotary Scholarship. She was a participant on the volleyball team for 4 years. She was on the Venture Leadership team, as well as a volunteer with the Stockton Animal Shelter. She did 6th grade science camp in Sky Mountain and was a cabin leader there. And with her church, Stockton Covenant Church, she served on the technology team as a youth helper and co-teacher for preschool class, plus 4 years as an art station leader and camp counselor at the church's kids camp. She received the California State Seal of Civic Engagement, which is for productive academic work, civic coursework, civic engagement project, and student reflection, as well as a civic-minded character. So here's a quote. This is what she said in her essay. I am an artist, and I believe that everyone is creative in some way. From a young age, I was always drawing instead of granting my childhood requests for screen time. My parents kept a craft table well stocked with interesting art supplies, and this sparked in me a lifelong passion for drawing, painting, crafts, and any opportunity to create. Through art, I process experiences, sort out feelings, interact with nature, and make sense of the world around me. As I create, I can more fully express my beliefs and values than I can in any other way. Beautiful. She's unfortunately unable to be with us today. She's traveling out of the state with her family. She will be attending Westmont College, which is a private Christian liberal arts college in Santa Barbara. She'll be an art major, not surprisingly, pursuing a concentration in graphic arts, a program designed for students to pursue work in areas of applied art, such as graphic design and illustration. So let's give her a nice round of applause. I'm going to move this up here, that way I can read it even better. Yeah. Okay, next, Paloma Carrillo. So Paloma at Franklin High School, so 4.14 GPA. Extracurriculars, some highlights: the junior ROTC program participant, the Spanish club officer, the Stockton Youth Soccer Association. She served as an assistant coach. She's a volunteer at the Garden Acres Community Center. She helped organize students to attend a local farm workers rally. This is her book. In an increasingly interconnected world, one of the most persistent global challenges is the communication gap that separates communities from the institutions meant to serve them. Language barriers, cultural misunderstandings, and unequal access to information prevent millions of people, especially immigrants and low-income families, from fully participating in society. Growing up as the oldest sibling in a Mexican-American family, I witnessed this challenge firsthand. I often interpreted for my parents, navigated complex systems on their behalf, and saw how easily people can be excluded simply because they cannot communicate across languages or cultural expectations. These experiences shaped my commitment to studying international relations and becoming an interpreter who bridges worlds. Paloma. So Paloma was unable again to be here today, but she will be attending UC Merced. She'll be studying international relations with the goal of becoming a diplomat or a foreign service officer. So let's give it up for Paloma. That little yellow jacket, that's their nickname. That's the Franklin Yellow Jackets, right? There it is. So I tried to include that. Look, there's the Lincoln Trojan. So George Fuji. George participated in Lincoln High School's basketball program. Freshman JV captain. He was a varsity team member. Was the lacrosse team as a varsity and as the captain. The Link Crew, which helps to orient other students to life as a student at Lincoln High. He was president of both the Japanese Club and the STEM Club. A member of the San Joaquin County Honors Orchestra for 3 years. The Knights of Columbus, he worked for them as a food drive volunteer. Served as a community tutor to help struggling students in a number of subjects. He was a tutor with the Tully C. Knowles After School Education and Safety Program. A science cabinet leader. He received the Commitment to Community Award for 100 plus hours of volunteering, all 4 years at Lincoln High School. President, Vice President, Treasurer in his local community of the Buddhist Church of Stockton, their Youth Buddhist Association. He helped organize fundraisers and activities such as toy drives and holiday gift bags. He helped clean the church Zen garden and maintain the community garden. This is a quote from him and another I'll share from one of the coaches. "I'm going to fix your knee, Grandma." Ambition was an understatement. My toddler self foolishly vowed to become an orthopedic surgeon in hopes of being capable of tending to my grandmother's injured knee. Yet, even ever since this moment, this foolish ambition has been a driving force to dedicate myself towards academic success, serving in my community, and my endeavors aspiring to become an orthopedic surgeon. According to his head varsity lacrosse coach, Cody Wright Freeman, what truly distinguishes George Fuji is his integrity, compassion, and generosity. He approaches challenges with determination and maintains a positive aptitude, even in difficult situations. I can confidently attest to his educational character, his academic ability, and his commitment to excellence. And now please welcome George to accept his scholarship award and tell us what's up next for him. Come on up. First, a little photo op with you and I, and we'll stand in front of our little Rotary thing there. I don't know. We'll just do that. Perfect. And that's for you. Yeah, and then tell the group what you're going to be doing.
So this fall I plan on attending UCLA where I'll be majoring in biochemistry, and then after the 4 years I will hope to attend medical school, and at UCLA I'll also be on the lacrosse team. So following medical school I hope to become an orthopedic surgeon as Mr. Giovanni stated, and I hope to return to Stockton and help serve underprivileged communities right here. So.
Fantastic. Okay. Fantastic. Okay, Julian Gianelli from St. Mary's High School, a 4.51 GPA, 4 years varsity golf, co-captain as a junior varsity. captain, the Link Crew commissioner for 3 years, the core campus ministry team for 3 years, the Key Club secretary for 4 years, model UN delegate for 3 years, the mock trial program, he served as an attorney for 3 years, 500 plus hours of community service annually, including the Crop Kindness Connect. He was the founder and operator of that charity. Socks for Seniors, which some of you Rotarians will remember, his sister started. She was a scholarship recipient last year. The St. Mary's Dining Hall, the Grace and Mercy Soup Kitchen, First Tee of San Joaquin, I just signed my granddaughter up today. The Vincent Shalvey Saturday School Teachers Aid, and then the youth group leader for the Rising Church, as well as U.S. Kids Golf Volunteer. From 5th grade, I've aspired to become a CEO. That ambition first took shape during a class project in which we were asked to research and present our future careers. I chose Chief Executive Officer and began my presentation with, "Welcome to my boardroom." As part of that project, I had the opportunity to interview Mike Kobayashi, my mom's mentor and former Accenture partner, then a senior executive at Ross Stores. I vividly remember walking into his office, ordering sushi for lunch, and thinking, this is where it's at. The success, the environment, and compensation all seemed like the ultimate goal. However, what stayed with me most was not his title or salary, but what he said he was most proud of. He didn't talk about profits or bonuses. Instead, he spoke about the employees whose lives were improved because of the company he helped lead. Families who could take vacations, send their children to college, and build more secure futures. That conversation reshaped my understanding of success. I realized it is not defined by personal achievement alone, but by the positive impact one has on others. Julian was unable to be here with us today, but he will be attending the University of Notre Dame, the home of the Fighting Irish, in South Bend, Indiana, to pursue a degree in economics and the goal of becoming a CEO. So let's give it up for Julian. All righty. Jacob's here. All right. So Jacob from Lincoln High School, 4.13 GPA at the time of his application, a 3-year member of the baseball team, the freshman team. He was on the JVs. He did varsity summer ball. Then a 4-year member of the Lincoln High School Italian Club. I wish they had that when I was in school. Co-president as junior and senior. He did the Pink Ladies Club for 2 years, cancer awareness. Sophomore class officer, the treasurer and secretary as a junior. Very involved in band. The wind ensemble 3 years, a trumpet player and section leader, the high brass section leader for 1 year, the honors level wind ensemble as a senior, the winter percussion ensemble, 2 years. He did cymbals and cymbals section leader. He was in the San Joaquin County Honors Band as well, and did that as a senior. American Red Cross Blood Drive for 2 years, the Delta Humane Society, and the Rotary Read-In. Thank you for doing that. He was with the Don Reggio School as a volunteer all 4 years. He also served with the Emergency Food Bank as a volunteer for 4 years. He was with the Lincoln Unified School District Elementary School Fall Festival volunteer, did that for 3 years. He was a recipient of the Camp Ryla, that's the Rotary Youth Leadership Award, which our club, North Stockton Rotary, sponsored, and he got to go up into the foothills for a great leadership camp there as a junior. And he received the Commitment to Community Award for 100 hours of volunteering as well. Here's a quote. As the son of 2 public educators, I was raised with the understanding that quality education is a personal gift and a vital community investment. This upbringing instilled in me a deep sense of responsibility and integrity, values that were strengthened when I represented Lincoln High School at Camp Ryla during the spring of 2025. There I learned from mentors like Roger Crawford that true leadership is about the perseverance to lead others through challenges. This experience transformed my helping spirit into a commitment to service and inspired me to live my life on purpose. Please welcome Jacob to accept this scholarship. Congratulations, that's for you. We'll take a photo, we'll get the Rotary thing in the background. This looking good. Here we are. Wonderful. So tell the group what you're going to be doing.
So I will be attending CSU Monterey Bay in the fall. I'm leaving in late August, and I'm going to be majoring in sustainable hospitality and tourism management, where I will have the opportunity to organize groups of people, help others, be a part of big events such as the car shows that go on down there. I have the opportunity to work at Pebble Beach Golf Course, and I have found that I feel most confident in myself, and I feel that I am doing service to others when I put myself in those types of positions. So I chose hospitality because I will be able to work with people every single day. New people, people that I already know, and just help serve others and create good experiences for others, and that's how I feel fulfilled. Camp Ryla really shaped me as a person and as a leader. It taught me how good it feels to help others, how good it feels to lead others, and I brought those lessons into my roles as the high brass section leader for the Lincoln High School Band, as the Italian Club president, and I really appreciate the Rotary for that opportunity at Camp Ryla. I interviewed and was selected for that my junior year, and I really hope to maybe come back or in whatever future community I end up in, be a part of that Rotary and help give kids the exact same experiences that were given to me.
Fantastic. Thank you. I don't think this class can stay up, but
Come to our meeting next week.
yeah, I know. We're gonna give them new tape, you know? Something that'll hold stronger. All right. Next, Jasmine Johnson. So Jasmine from Edison High School, 4.67 GPA. Her extracurriculars included badminton for 4 years, volleyball for 3 years, Key Club for 3 years, including serving as president, ASB student government 3 years, treasurer as well, Camp Ryla as a junior, and she went to the girls' camp. The girls and the boys go to separate camps, but at the same time, over President's Weekend. The SUSD Superintendent Student Advisory Council for 3 years. She was involved with UC Davis Junior Fellows Spring Camp. She was involved with Decision Medicine, which is part of UOP, where I work, the Summer High School Institute that we put on. She's had over 150 hours of community service, including ASB preparation, clothing and canned food drives, cards for hospitalized children, the EHS Edison High School football and volleyball ticket booths and snack bars, the 2025 Greek Festival, and the 2023 Lodi Festa Italiana. Here's her quote that I plucked out of her essay. Growing up in Southside Stockton taught me early that opportunity is not always evenly distributed. I watched neighbors, classmates, and even members of my own family navigate challenges related to language barriers, limited healthcare access, and economic hardship. Those experiences shaped how I see education, not simply as a pathway to personal success, but as a responsibility to uplift the community that raised me. Education has given me the tools to grow, but it has also given me the responsibility to give back. My goal is not simply to earn a degree, but to use what I learned to advocate for others, expand access to care, and inspire future students to believe that their voices and ambitions matter. And now please welcome Jasmine to accept her scholarship and tell us what's up next with her. Jasmine. You're welcome. Photo op. Fantastic. Okay. And then tell us what you're going to be doing.
Yeah, first of all, I just want to say thank you so much for this opportunity. Earning a scholarship is one of the baselines into being able to step my foot out into the door and fulfilling my academic dreams and aspirations. I'll be attending UCLA in the fall as a human biology and society major. And I'm just so excited for what there has to be in store for that. I will be on the pre-med track, so I'm hoping to go to med school and pursue dermatology, as that's something that I have passions for, as I have close connections with that. And one day I want to come back to Stockton and just serve this community as I hold a very special place in my heart growing up here.
Fantastic. Okay. All right. Kaylee Polk, St. Mary's High School, 4.26 GPA, track and field, cross country, 4 years with each program, captain, soccer 4 years, a team member for the soccer program, ASB student government, she was the junior class representative, the senior class publicity commissioner. She was involved with the Strings of Strength Club, the founder and president of this club, which is focused on spreading kindness through handmade bracelets donated to hospitals, care facilities, and those in need of inspiration. She was involved with the Red Cross Club for 4 years, even serving as president, involved with the American Sign Language Club, the Think Pink Club, and the Random Acts of Kindness Club. She also attended Camp Ryla as a junior. She was a volunteer with the Kendall Center, Therapeutic Pathways, as well as the Larson Elementary School, and at various one-day events, including at an Alzheimer's fundraising dinner, craft feeds, school-sponsored festivals, blood drives, and read-ins at various elementary schools. She says, this is a quote from Muhammad Ali, "Service to others is the rent you pay for your room here on earth." I believe this quote reflects the purpose behind my education and my future goals. To me, education is not just about earning a degree. It's about making a meaningful difference in the lives of others and contributing to something bigger than myself. A major part of my perspective comes from my experience with hearing loss. Before starting high school, I was diagnosed with bilateral, mild sloping to moderately severe it's easy for me to pronounce, sensorineural hearing loss, she'll pronounce it later, and began wearing hearing aids. Starting a new high school while navigating a disability was terrifying. I worried about being labeled the deaf girl and was embarrassed to share my disability. I had to decide whether to let it hold me back or help me grow. I chose the latter. Now I confidently advocate for myself and others with unique abilities. This experience taught me resilience, self-advocacy, and that differences make us more understanding of one another. And now please welcome Kaylee to accept her scholarship award and tell us what's next for her. There you are. Fantastic. All right, so is it neurosensory?
It's sensory neural.
Sensory neurals, just like it sounds, just like it looks.
Good afternoon, everyone. First, I would like to thank the North Stockton Rotary Club for this scholarship and for everything you do to support students in our community. It is truly an honor to be recognized by an organization that values service, leadership, and education. My name is Kaylee Polk, and this fall I will be attending San Diego State University in the Honors College. I plan to major in psychology and minor in criminology because my goal is to eventually work for the FBI. I've always been interested in understanding people, what motivates them, how they think, and how we can use that knowledge to help others. That's what drew me to psychology. And criminology will also allow me to better understand crime, justice, and public safety. Together, these fields will help me prepare for a career where I can make a meaningful impact. One of the reasons this scholarship means so much to me is because service has always been an important part of my life. Throughout high school, I've been involved in activities and community service that allowed me to give back to my school and community. And I hope that's something that I continue for the rest of my life. In the future, I see myself working in a career that I care about, volunteering whenever I can, and finding ways to support organizations and causes that make a difference. I hope to be successful, not only for myself, but so I can create opportunities for others as well. A major experience that helped shape that mindset was attending the Rotary Youth Leadership Awards, or Camp Ryla, during my junior year. Going into the camp, I expected to learn a lot about leadership, but I gained so much more than that. It challenged me to step outside of my comfort zone, taught me valuable lessons about teamwork and service, and introduced me to people from all different backgrounds. Some of the friendships I made there are friendships that I still have today. Ryla was a truly life-changing experience, and it helped me realize the importance of leadership through service. As I prepare for this next chapter at San Diego State, I am excited for what lies ahead and grateful for the support that has helped me get there. Thank you for investing in students like me and helping us pursue our goals. Thank you.
Fantastic, huh? Okay. Next, Christine Ocampo. So, Weston Ranch High School, 4.07 GPA, and I got to meet her when I went to Weston Ranch for their academic honors night. Golf 4-year captain, school orchestra, violin player, health occupations student of America, the HOSA club. She served as vice president for that. A key club member, the California Scholarship Federation member, the Joseph Whitmer Elementary School. She helped as a volunteer on the food drive. She was a church youth leader for 2 years. And she's been serving at San Joaquin General Hospital for the Careers and Technical Education program for student interns, shadowing in the emergency department and the medical surgical telemetry unit. Here's her quote, and this is from Miguel Torrente. And you'll learn Miguel's role in a moment. Humble yet diligent, responsible, dependable, kind, and gracious are words I would use to describe Christine Ocampo. I've had both the pleasure of teaching Christine as my psychology student and coaching Christine as one of my golfers on the girls' golf team. In class, her humble qualities appeared in her quiet and respectful nature, but was never afraid to lend her opinion during discussion. As a competitive beginning golfer, she was diligent and practiced with purpose. Her first year, she earned rookie honors by becoming the best golfer on the team and was the only competitor to qualify in the postseason. These accolades never went to her head. She was always kind, patient, and displayed great sportsmanship with rival competitors. As her coach, I felt great pride when rival coaches complimented the grace and poise with which she carried herself. Miguel Torrente. And now please welcome Christine to accept her scholarship award and tell us what's next for her. Okay.
Hello everyone, my name is Christine Ocampo and I'm a recent graduate from Western Ranch High School. First and foremost, I would like to thank the North Rotary of Stockton and the Scholarship Committee for selecting me as a recipient of the scholarship. I feel very honored to be recognized for my achievements and be supported for my future endeavors. My current plans for college is to earn my Bachelor's of Science in Nursing. My current pathway is to earn my Associates in Health Science and enter the Sacramento State University nursing program. Meanwhile, I would like to become a CNA to earn my clinical hours and have more experience with patients. The reason why I want to become a nurse is for my desire to help others in need, especially through my internship at San Joaquin General Hospital. I've learned the importance of healthcare in diverse communities like ours. Therefore, I would like to be a helping hand onto others, whether through treatment or being someone to talk to. Therefore, I plan to use the scholarship in my future endeavors and achieve my dreams. Thank you.
Okay, last but not least, Layla Shelton, Bear Creek High School. We met at her academic achievement night. 4.08 GPA at Bear Creek, home of the Bruins. So volleyball for 3 years. She was a member also of the Spike Volleyball Club in the community. ABS student government. She was the junior class assembly and the ASB president as a senior. Speech and debate, served as co-captain and co-tournament host manager. She earned the title of California State Champion as a junior, only the second person at Bear Creek to achieve that title since 2003. She served on the NAACP Stockton Youth Council as the vice president. She's worked at the Racial and Ethnic Approaches to Community Health, the REACH program, as a team crew member. That's a public health advocates program here in Stockton funded by the CDC and the San Joaquin Valley Health Fund. Here's a quote from Layla. Being a leader has taught me that serving others isn't about the title. It's about helping people feel seen, included, and heard. Just like I've used my leadership and advocacy in school, I want to use my education to make a difference in the world. I am strong, I am passionate, and I have purpose. Through my leadership, community work, and public speaking, I've learned that serving others takes courage, heart, and persistence. My goal is simple: to use what I learn, everything I do, and every word I speak to inspire, uplift, and make a positive difference. Education is my tool, and using it to help others is my passion, is my mission. And now please welcome Layla to accept her scholarship award, and again to tell us where she is headed. Layla Sheldon.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. I recently graduated from Bear Creek High School, and this fall I will be attending Hampton University. It's an HBCU located in Virginia, and I'm very, very excited for that. I will be majoring in political science. In the future, I hope to either become a lawyer or a political journalist. Although these careers are very different, they both focus on advocacy, accountability, and making a positive difference. So essentially that's what I want to do. This year I had the amazing opportunity of serving as the ASB president at my high school, and I've learned a lot about leadership, advocacy, and just representation. And I plan on using those lessons that I learned and carrying that into my college career at Hampton University. And then lastly, I would like to just thank the North Stockton Rotary for awarding me with this scholarship and just supporting me as I step into my next chapter in college. And thank you guys for being here, and yeah, thank you.
Fantastic.
Hey, Jim?
Yes.
I wonder if you want to tell parents, families that they can watch the video
Oh, true.
later.
So Khalil has been dutifully filming over here, and so that goes up on our YouTube channel. So if you go to YouTube and you search North Stockton Rotary, it'll pop right up, and you can watch this meeting or any of our meetings that we've had throughout the year. And we'd love for you to do that and share that with your family and your friends. That would be fantastic. So I want to thank everyone for being here today. I'd like to thank the members of our scholarship committee. I know we have a couple of them that are here today. The members of the committee are Joel Carrigan, Karen Rogers, Ray Call, who's here. Ray, give a wave. Tom Huber over there. Thank you, Tom. So we have many of us that are dedicated to youth in our community. This club in particular takes a lot of effort and energy into what we do with our Interact clubs. We sponsor the Interact Club at Lincoln High School, and then we're looking to start up the Interact Club at Stagg High School again. We have a couple of students that are interested in helping us to get that accomplished. St. Mary's would be another goal. All of the clubs we'd love to have Interact clubs, like they have the Key clubs. And Kiwanis has done an amazing job of getting their Key clubs going and continuing them. Rotary needs to be as well committed to those clubs and the youth in the community. So that's one of my tasks and goals as our youth services chair. I also am the advisor for the Rotary Club of College, which is called Rotaract at University of the Pacific. I've worked there and I've been there now for 40 years, and we have a strong, flourishing Rotaract club at the university, and they've been involved in some of our meetings in the past and in some of our community service that we do, which has been fabulous. So I'm going to leave you with this. Rotary has a theme each year that the international president lives by, and those mottos for him, this current Rotary International President, is Unite for Good. And together we see a world where people unite and take action to create lasting change across the globe, in our communities, and in ourselves. So with that, I say thank you all for being here. I did want to say on the tables, hopefully you've got a chance to look at some of the named scholarships. So they're all North Stockton Rotary scholarships, but we are blessed to have 5 of them funded and named in honor of past members of our club. So hopefully you've had a chance to look at that. If you want a copy of that, you can take it home with you. And as you know, Paul Hansen here today representing his father, their family, and Mel Hansen and his remarkable career that he had in starting a long-standing program in Rotary called Seeds of Hope, which did so much good and continues to do great good. And the Seeds of Hope program, where a lot of these different suppliers would just throw away expired seed. Well, he said, no. These can still grow and flourish, and we can provide them to third world countries that they can then grow gardens. And so he enabled many pallets and lots of ships going down to third world countries for decades. And it was a fabulous program that we were proud to support here, and many other Rotary clubs throughout the world have gotten behind the Seeds of Hope program, and that started right here in Stockton, California, thanks to Mel Hansen. So thanks again for being here. And Paul carries on some of that work himself, and he's a chip off the old block, so he's doing a lot of good work as well in his role up there and his affiliation with UC Davis, is it?
Most recently with Bayer Crop Science.
Oh yes, Bayer Crop Sciences, yeah. So, but he lives near UC Davis. That's right. Well, fabulous. Well, thank you again to everybody, and thank you to our scholarship recipients. And we're so proud of all of you. And again, like you heard, stay connected. Let us know how you're doing. And if you need more scholarship money, don't forget to reach out. We may be able to support you as well if you go on for graduate work. Okay? Thanks again.